Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. I have a decent amount of content to get caught up on, and I am getting anxiety just from all of these open tabs right now. But we're starting off today with a double feature for Seungmin, who obviously has a new episode of Song By, which was released like 2 weeks ago, and then there's a new SKZ-RECORD song by Seungmin, which was actually written by Bangchan, and from what I understand from a comment that was sent to me, a DM that was sent to me, it is focusing on the relationship that Bangchan has with his parents. So the song is performed by Seungmin, but I was told to keep in mind that it's from Bangchan's perspective, so to speak. The song is called Goodbye. So we're starting off with finale and then we're going to Goodbye, so it's a double ending in some way. So without further ado, if by any chance, by the way, you guys are interested in some extra content for Stray Kids, there is a ton on Patreon, including the latest episode of Skizz Code, and I will be checking out the newest season of Two Kids Room. I'm probably gonna try and also keep up with like the first season and kind of like try and do a double feature, kind of like a parallel reaction between the old episodes and the new episodes. We'll see how that works out, but I will definitely, at the very least, next week start reacting to the Two Kids Room 2025 season. And there's a ton of other, whether it's their Survivor show, Kingdom Legendary War, Kingdom Week, all kinds of variety shows that Stray Kids had in the past, and just a shit ton of content, including live performances as well. So with that being said, consider checking out the Patreon. There's a full list which you can find in the link in the description. You do not have to subscribe to the Patreon in order to access that list, so anyone who wants to see what's available can actually see a full guide, and then if you decide to watch it, obviously you'd have to subscribe, and that would be greatly appreciated as it helps support the production of these videos here on YouTube. And with that being said, let's get into it. We're checking out, first of all, episode 10 of Song By with Seungmin. This does sound familiar a little bit, so maybe I know the original. Yep. I'm not sure if I know the original, but it does sound familiar from the verse. But like, I love how the chorus is so unpredictable. You feel it goes one way, goes a different way, a third, fourth, fifth way. I really like it. Holy shit. Go vocals. He's wearing that A shirt for a reason. God damn, what a nice little anthemic sound. Oh. Holy damn. It's like it took his breath away. Damn, wait, hold on, let's get back a little bit. Holy shit, that was almost like a battle cry. Or like a final finale, like a goodbye. Far Cry? Damn. But I love the way he engulfs himself in the lyrics, and he's like, it's like he's living a movie. You don't need to know the lyrics to feel like the emotions, but I would be remiss if I didn't at least do like the tiniest bit of due diligence, I guess, because this was an incredible performance. Oh, that is nice. That's beautiful. Oh man, it makes me so proud that he used like cassettes and not like CDs or like some digitalized way to do it, like very old school. Kind of like the vibe of like his performances just in general. But the finale by, I hope I'm not, eill, eill is the name of the artist. Finale, by the Japanese singer. The song is about finding happiness and love amidst life's uncertainties and challenges, emphasizing the importance of cherishing these moments and memories. It uses metaphors like the last fireworks and the falling love of miracles to convey this message. That final like cry in a way, or like this, explosion of vocals that Seungmin did towards the end, to where it legitimately felt like he was that character inside of a music video that is singing all these, like the main character of this song. Like the way he kind of like recovered after doing that vocal, you could see like it's almost like he knocked his own wind out of him. So you could tell how hard the song hits him. The vocals were some of the best from all of these episodes, honestly. I don't want to make like top 3, top 5 out of this, because, I always feel bad about leaving another episode out and then remember how much I love that one. So I'll just say that from the instrumental, the arrangement, how unpredictable the chorus is, the progression of the chorus, and then the vocals on top of it, and how intertwined the guitars are with the vocals. The electric guitar was absolutely amazing. Then there's like this little, almost like the seasoning of like a keyboard, a piano, like it was absolutely beautiful. Like the vibe was incredible, and like the emotion was absolutely fantastic. I would say that this is like one of his most vocally demanding covers from all of these episodes so far, and as always, Seungmin has done an absolutely phenomenal job and covered a song and made it's his own, basically, which is kind of like what you want to do. Like you To me, when I listen to covers, I don't necessarily jump to like a mode where I have to compare one against the other and be like, who's better? To me, a good enough cover is a cover that makes me feel like, okay, now I have two songs that I can listen to because this cover stands on its own. And I can listen to them separately and almost feel like I just gained an extra song out of this original one. The high school outfit also kind of works because it definitely gives you like a very high schooly kind of anime sort of vibes in a way. So I feel like the little bit of concept that they introduced to this was done really, really well. Okay, so now we are checking out Goodbye. And again, if you missed the intro, I was basically notified that to keep this in mind, that the song is obviously performed by Seungmin. However, it was created, the lyrics, I believe, are by Bang Chen, and the song focuses on Chan's relationship with his parents. So, with that in mind, let's get into it.
If I could change the rhythm of time, I'd go back and forth a million times. If that's what it takes to keep you right by my side, my dearest, I'm sorry. Hurt so deep inside, I shouldn't have let you go. Why did I say?
I'm not sure if it's because I know it was written by Bang Chen, but it's almost like Seungmin has his mannerisms. Like the way Bang Chen would have, if you were to imagine how he would sing the song, it sounds like kind of similar to how, like, it's so easy to imagine Bang Chen doing this. So that's kind of really, really cool how Seungmin managed to almost like take Bang Chan's style and apply his own vocals to it and still kind of sounds, it both sounds like Seungmin, but it also kind of sounds like Bang Chan. I don't know how to explain it.
Dearest, I'm sorry. Hurt so
Yeah, this part, man.
deep inside, I shouldn't have let you go. Why did I say goodbye? Holding your hands, yeah, we never let go. Squeezing 5 times, that's our only little goal.
Nice.
Told you good night, but you're spending all night as alone. Should have never said goodbye. Oh, I wish I could turn back the time.
Holy shit. Yo, this is so interesting. Like I know again that this is focusing like on the Bang Chan perspective and his parents, but this would have been an amazing extra song on the Hallow EP. Cuz think about it, saying goodbye to your parents and like the image of him growing up or being a child. It's almost like gave up my life for my future. Gave up my youth for my future, sorry. In Hollow, they feel so hollow no matter what happens to them, how much success they reach, everything just feels empty and they want more and more and more, and nothing fills that void. The same void that fucking Felix and Chung-bin were looking at as they were seeing like this birthday celebration for a child. So it's like warm, fuzzy memories. It's like if I could go back, maybe I wouldn't even taken the idol life. Maybe I would have cherished my parents more. You know, it's like you don't know what you have until you lose it, but also as children, would never really appreciate the struggles that our parents go through. We take everything for granted, and it's not until we become adults or have children of our own or see the world for what it really is that we finally get to appreciate all the hard work that your parents have done to make sure that you are kept afloat in this life. You know, it's so easy to be oblivious to that because you're a child. Like this isn't a K drama where you have some A plus talent child actors giving you a performance of a lifetime, and they're so understanding and so fucking, wise. In real life, we can be pretty dumb as children, and we can be oblivious, to the struggles of our parents. So yeah, that's kind of amazing, but also from the perspective of like Bang Chan obviously becoming an idol, and like um having like memories with your parents and hoping that it will last forever, but needing to choose a different path, social path, and all that. Man, I can't help but make the connections to the Hollow EP. But yeah, this is beautiful. Damn, that's beautiful.
Dear mom and dad, I'm sorry I tried
Love the
to
mic
stay
and
the
headphones.
same, but to my demise, the things around me have broken me up, but still, I'll always love you.
Damn, that was incredible. Again, I just love the way Seungmin kind of like managed to find like this balance where it sounds like Seungmin, but it almost sounds like Bang Chan's kind of like soul is speaking through him. Cause like I can't help but shake. Like there's some sort of like the delivery, the mannerisms, like the vocal melody. Like it definitely makes it feel as if like it also in a funny way to make a fucking Dragon Ball pun, but it feels like it's when Gohan does the Kamehameha, and you have Goku's spirit right behind them, and then they're doing it together as they blast Cell off. It felt like, Gohan and Goku in that moment is kind of like Sungmin and Goku, Sungmin and Bangchen, sorry. Like that's kind of interesting. Like I can't shake that feeling in a way, which is really, really cool. Like emotionally, this was one of their top songs. The lyrics are honestly kind of like gut wrenching in a way because, on one hand, you feel like it's very easy to relate to a song like that because, as I talked about, not appreciating your parents' efforts when you were growing up, or, not realizing, like, even moments where, there's like divorces happen, and, the child is not forced, but the child almost like, I'll speak from my personal experience, going and almost like wanting to be with my dad more than with my mother, only to years later, after a whole bunch of shit has transpired, to realize that, I made the wrong decision. And to kind of like imagine the kind of hurt that me as a child, like throwing a temper tantrum for having to stay at home and not being able to be taken by my dad for like a weekend or something like that, the way it affected, my mom, or something among those lines, or any situation really where we felt as if, like, we don't even realize the kind of hurt that our parents are going through, and they're just putting on a brave face because you're a child. You're not supposed to worry about those things, but he still did worry about it. And the more he grew up, and kind of like having your entire life be kind of like broadcasted, and growing up in the business, and having to leave your parents at such an early stage, and you know going through all of that pain, you know the going to sleep at night, but you are pulling all-nighters alone, like the way he managed to convey the emotional state that he was in, and maybe still is at this moment, obviously, because he will, like, part of him maybe will never, not necessarily forgive himself, but part of him will always feel like, man, all of these years, if I could turn back time, would I still choose this life? Would I choose to be with my parents, knowing what I know now, being so mature, or having to mature to be more mature more quickly in my life, and rather than just be a child with his parents, but I wanted to achieve, my goals, my dreams, and my ambitions, and all that kind of stuff. I feel like they did a phenomenal job, both Bang Chen writing this. The composition was amazing. It's such an emotional song, and Seungmin conveyed those emotions beautifully. Like, I feel like this is one deadly combination. Even if you just look at it from Bang Chen's perspective, it's also so easy to relate to it. It's so easy to also make this song relate to the whole Hollow EP, as I talked about. Like, this would have been an amazing kind of like a B-side sort of thing to that album, or if this song was included or something like that, or just switched a couple of lyrics around to not make it as personal as this is to Bang Chan. Like, I feel like the song would fit so insanely well within the Hollow EP. Or maybe it's just me, I'm not sure. But I really, really enjoyed this one. This is probably one of my favorite songs that Stray Kids has ever created. Like, the Stray Kids umbrella, under that umbrella, it's one of my favorite songs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, as always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful weekend ahead. See ya.